Hey, what's up, YouTube Playboy Gamer 16 back with another video. In today's video, I proposed a question. I said the original big three was Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, right? So I said the next one's going, well, I'll discuss mine then, but I asked basically, what do y'all think the next big three will be? Isaac said, missed a couple generations there. Michael agreeing with him said, right, where's Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, or Inuyasha? That's not the original list. I'm going to discuss that towards the end. Desmond said, I think you nailed it with those three. And then Sam said, nah, it's My Hero, Black Clover, and One Punch. Black Clover is an interesting anime to say it will be up there. But rolling right on along, we got Jesse saying, not fully sold on Black Clover will be up there. Definitely My Hero. Too many scenes where you feel from Midoriya not to love that show. Richie said One Punch Man will not be up there. Well, it won't be up there because he's a gag character. So his anime is not meant to be taken serious. Which I fully agree, his anime is not meant to be taken serious, but it's still got its moments, though. And then we got Billy right here. Billy said, for the big three, it will have to be something like that that'll last for a while or still going. For example, the original big three, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, DBZ, Naruto, and One Piece, right, are still going on in one form or another. I get what you mean. But I feel like we're transitioning out of that age of like basically those are mainstream animes. Like that's what I have to say. Like if I had to compare it to music or something like that, like those would be like the big rappers. Like the big rappers and stuff are like, how do I put this, right? I would say like this, right? I say if I can make like a basketball analogy, I'd be like Dragon Ball's like MJ, right? And then Naruto's like Kobe. It's like it's good, but it's kind of like similar, but you can see it. And then Bleach and One Piece are like LeBron, like they're good and they just don't get the respect they deserve sometimes. I mean, it's probably like a little bit of a bad analogy, but like I feel like we're transitioning out of those mainstream animes that like, because if you ask anybody what the animes they watch are like, or if they're like just trying to get an anime, the first thing most people say is watch Dragon Ball, watch Naruto, or watch one of those because it's an easy anime and it's easy to follow for everyone to get in. It's not more in detail. See, I feel like we're getting in this age of like better anime or like, no, I wouldn't say necessarily better. I say more like less mainstream anime. But continuing what he said in terms of next three, I'm gonna have to say My Hero, Black Clover, and I'm not sure about the third. He said he doesn't count Bleach up there because the way it ended in his spotty. I mean, Bleach was horrible because of the way it ended, because it had no choice but to end. If it like, Bleach was amazing. The manga was a lot better than the show because just the way it ended, but I can see why he feels like that. But Bleach was one of the first animes I started watching as a kid. I used to stay up from late at night to watch Toonami, and then just Bleach would come on, and I just started watching that. Seeing this whole Soul Society and everything like that. This is just a good anime. And then, like I said, I discussed my big three at the end. I said My Hero. I say My Hero because exactly how Jesse said, you feel for Midoriya all in that anime. It's just like the anime is just like tugging at your heartstrings at all times. You just feel for Midoriya. You feel how sad, like feel the pain and sad because he was born without a quirk in a quirk-full world. It's rare not to have a quirk because they say it's like basically 80% of the population has quirks in that generation, or it's something like that. So I mean, it's 20%, but I feel like most of those people that don't have quirks just have 9-to-5 jobs anyway. So it's like, but he was going to school for heroes without a quirk. It's just, you feel for him. And then it just, that anime is going to be, when it comes back, I know it's going to be real good. I know they pushed, I think it was originally supposed to come out like, next month or something originally, but they pushed it back to like October or September so they could add more scenes, which, I agree with it slightly, but also I kind of want to see My Hero. But they mainly do that because it's no filler in the anime, so they pretty much get straight to the point half the time. And then my next thing, One Punch Man. Now, although One Punch Man is a gag character, I feel like that anime can be taken serious, or I don't know necessarily serious, but I'm saying like the anime, like it's a gag anime, but at the same time I feel for it. It's like it's a good anime to just watch and like grasp the concept because they condense everything basically into 12 episodes, which you can get a lot of info in them 12 episodes to watch and everything. So I feel like it's gonna be up there. And then Mob Psycho, I recently just started watching this anime. This anime is fire. It's a big sleeper. No one is really watching it. Well, I don't know if really no one's really watching, but it's a sleeper anime. That's what I say. People are not on this anime like that, like they should be. There should be a lot more people on this anime, but they're not. But and yeah, like straight like that, like it's crazy how like the anime takes people through it. It's about Mob and like how he's basically an emotionless middle schooler, like, and he doesn't know how to feel about stuff, and it's just that's the crazy part though. His emotions give him more power. So it's a crazy anime. I might start doing reviews on that and stuff. And then what else we got? Black Clover. The main reason I say Black Clover won't be up there is because it feels like a mixture of Naruto and Fairy Tail. Like that anime is an exact copy of those two. It's like someone said, what would happen if we take Naruto and Fairy Tail and just threw them together? That's what Black Clover is. Because I went back and watched Fairy Tail, right? I said this reminds me so much of Black Clover because those animes are just so similar. They're just similar in every type of way. Magic, how you got a main protagonist that's always screaming and yelling like that, like Natsu and Asta. They're basically the same character. It's like someone like an insight. And think about it. Asta has a demon or something sealed in him. The Nine-Tailed Fox and Naruto. It really is like someone just said Naruto and Fairy Tail. Mix them together. Let's see what happens. But that's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my Twitter, my Twitch. I might stream something later. You know, I'm just chill, real easy vibes. But yeah, that's all for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Young